Today, we're going to dive into a really heartwarming story. It's all about courage, comfort, and connection. And we see it all through the eyes of one very special, very tiny monkey. Let's get into it. So, picture this. In the soft morning light of a peaceful zoo, a tiny Japanese macaque named Punch is born. He's got these huge, curious eyes, the softest fur, and he's just entered a world that really should have been filled with nothing but warmth and cuddles. But right from the start, something was off. This is where the story takes a turn. See, unlike all the other mothers in his group, Punch's mother didn't hold him. She didn't cuddle him. And for a little guy who's literally born to cling on tight, well, that's a really, really lonely way to start your life. Now, the zookeepers, they were great. They gave him everything he needed to survive. Warm milk, soft blankets. But they couldn't give him the one thing he desperately craved. And at night, he could see it all around him. Other families curled up together, and he was just alone. And this right here, this just gets to the very heart of the problem. You can have all the physical stuff in the world, but as the story points out, blankets don't breathe. And blankets, well, they don't hug back. He was missing that real living connection. And then, one morning, everything changed. A kind zookeeper brings in something new. It's this large, bright orange, plush orangutan with this gentle, stitched-on smile. Can you just imagine being that small and seeing this thing? He didn't just run up to it. No, he was super cautious. He just watched it for a while, shuffled a little closer, maybe gave it a sniff. And then, so slowly, he reached out one tiny little finger and just touched it. And this is the moment. He presses his little cheek against its soft fur, and you can just feel all that tension inside him finally release. He wrapped both of his tiny arms around this plush friend. And for the very first time, he found a hug he could really hold on to. And he did not let go. So this toy, it became way more than just a toy almost immediately. It became his shield. It was this constant companion, this sort of bridge from his lonely little world into a much braver one. It gave him this reliable comfort whenever he felt scared or unsure. So with this new sense of security, Punch finally feels brave enough to go near the other monkeys. But it was a lot. They were loud, they were fast, and he just didn't get their games. So what did he do? He did what felt safe. He retreated right back to his secure base, his orange friend. And this is such a great lesson for all of us, isn't it? That first try was rough, for sure. But it wasn't the end of the story. Learning how to be brave, learning how to connect with others, it just takes time. The most important thing is that he was willing to try again. So the next time he tries, something's different. Another younger monkey comes over to him, but not with all that loud energy. No shouting, no grabbing. She just approaches with this quiet curiosity and kind of just sits nearby, creating this safe space. Wow, this is just such a powerful moment. Look, he's still holding on to his source of courage, his plushie, with one arm. But with the other one, he's taking a chance. He's reaching out, he's making that first gentle touch with another living being. And here it is, the result. That comfort he learned from the plush toy, it basically taught him that a hug wasn't something to be scared of. It gave him a blueprint for affection, which finally allowed him to get a real hug from a real friend. But Punch's journey, it's not over yet. Now comes the real test. One evening, a loud noise from the wind suddenly startles the entire monkey troop. Now, in the past, his first instinct would have been to grab that orange toy, right? But this time, something inside him just shifted. Instead of running for his comfort object, his eyes went straight to his friend, and he saw that she was scared too. And in that shared moment, he made a totally different choice. He chose connection over comfort. That moment just shows how much he's grown. He didn't get rid of the toy. It's still there when he needs it, but it doesn't define his whole world anymore. Now he's a full-on member of the group, climbing trees, sharing fruit, and playing with his friends. Punch's whole journey teaches us something so fundamental. Being brave doesn't mean you're never scared. It means you feel that fear and you take a tiny step forward anyway. It means holding on your comfort until you're strong enough to reach out. Punch's orange hug helped him find his courage. And that kind of leaves us with a question to think about, doesn't it? In our own lives, when we're feeling small or a little bit alone, what's our orange hug? What helps you be brave?